This one's gonna be, like, I think, a little contrasted to what we just saw.
Okay. Rubix Paradox. Oh, nice. This is a isolation battle. This is definitely a waving and isolation battle with top level, musicality. Now, the Europeans don't bounce. What is he doing? What the hell is that called?
Who says Europeans don't bounce? Is that
I've had people tell me that they don't use bounce and rock as their foundation, and I'm like, you're blind. He's rocking right now. What is that? Okay. Again.
My knees and ankles hurt whenever I watch Rubik.
Yes, because he has those extra joints that nobody else has. But that move is, that ground move is from Mr. Wiggles. The waving and isolation, isolation of the shoulders, that's all from popping. Now he's using slow-mo, mixing in slow-mo. And now we have Paradox, who mastered this a decade ago before Rubix was around. Now watch.
I love watching Paradox dance. I never know what's going to happen.
See? Paradox is way more dynamic. That's his greatest strength. See? His dynamism. Now, see, what he's doing is he can compete with Rubix and waving and isolation and tops and drops because he has strong, joints. But what he does have more of, as you're seeing, is combining tops and drops with tutting and isolation. He's doing more than Rubix, and he has way more dynamic musicality.
What do you mean by dynamic musicality?
Because he's doing, musicality. If you noticed right then, when he went from top to bottom, he's doing a bunch of tuts that are on beat, and his footwork is on beat. This is in combination.
Yeah, I saw
Rubix
that.
didn't do that.
I see, yeah. Yeah, that combination where he went from the bottom to top, that was crazy. I watched that like 20 times.
Yeah, that's, dynamic musicality. There's simple musicality where you're, following with just your hand or simple, and then there's dynamic. Shashu. Sorry, that movement was from Crump. Split, half flare, hop spin. Floats and glides. Memphis juking, turfing. This is why when I hear people talking about they're doing something new, I'm like, how? Okay, flexing. I didn't see anything move, and now he's just rocking. The problem with that is Paradox can match all of that. And he's a bit more dynamic. And by dynamic, I mean he's moving multiple things at once, constantly. Woo, see?
The way that Paradox interprets music, it always surprises me.
Not me. That's what I mean by dynamic musicality. He's planning out in advance what he's doing because he knows where he's going to go with it in the music. See? Tops and drops. Yeah. And who was that guy that I was talking about? James Brown? There he is. He's been in the last 2 songs. And this is completely direct James Brown. Heel and toe. Floating. That move was made popular by Salah years ago. Oh, he did the same thing Paradox did, but he didn't do it as well.
It seems like right here, to my eyes, it's not as like, blended into the music.
No, he doesn't have the dynamic musicality that Paradox does. What he has is, the dynamism of his,
his joints,
his flexibility. But Paradox has that same or similar flexibility, but he has way better control and musicality. So it's a hard battle for Rubix to beat him because everything that Rubix excels at, he excels at as well, but he has more vocabulary to pull from.
Yeah, it seems like during the last round from Rubix, the big angular moves were like forced in there,
Yeah. Because it's meant to be like a power move, but it doesn't work when you have someone that has just as much power and it's more dynamic. See what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's showing you the same level of footwork, spins, but he's adding tutting and what they call boxes with it. Now he's going into complete footwork. That footwork's from breaking in house. And there's the Charleston, drop Charleston mixed in there. He's got some bad ones, some whatchamacallits in there. Like he's doing a lot. So yeah, it's like battling someone that can do everything that you can do well and then can do some stuff better than you that you don't have. He has a lot more vocabulary in his repertoire than Rubix does. Rubix relies on his flexibility and isolation, whereas Paradox does too, but he has a level of musicality, technique, and vocabulary that are higher than Rubix.
Yeah.
At least in my opinion. That doesn't take anything away from Rubix. I think Rubix is incredible. But Paradox is just as incredible, if not more so.
Yeah, it seems Rubix' style has changed from like 5 years ago because I remember he used to do this stuff, at least in the clips that I've seen, where it's like beast mode or something like that,
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. 5 years ago, he's just relying on athleticism and flexibility. Now he's learning different things, different applications of that. And this battle shows him like there's got to be more to it because Paradox can do all of that, but he's got footwork, he's got tutting, isolation, waving, he has tops and drops, and he's doing all of this with a level of musicality with any music that you play.